Ho, ho, ho! I'm Santa Claus, aka Kris Kringle, etc. Merry Christmas. Have you been naughty or nice? I bet you'll be a good boy in this year. You know what? I'm not real Santa Claus. It's me, actually. Yeah, I know I use that Santa Claus costumes, and people will probably think I'm not even a real Santa Claus. Um, My bad, I have to take it off for a second. Jeez.
The thing is,
So I took off my Santa Claus costumes, and it was quite interesting for me to try this thing as a cosplay. Well, who gives a shit about it? Um, and today I'm officially going to do a final update, since my part 1 is officially came out. This time we have 4 animatronics ideas for my part 2, and remake characters, plus even including some new characters between some 2 new characters. But and we have a little bit of remake some of my oldest Spear Halloween 2025 ideas that I made, that some of animatronics might not that scary or some scary. Well, I have no idea what have I planned to. So the first thing I want to try out is the one of that thing I made. It's the Spirit Halloween 2025 ideas, part 2. So I made some of my 4 animatronics ideas. The first one can be seen in the thumbnail, where he wears like a golden or a brown jacket. It has like a red gear shift, a shiny one. And apparently, I made some of my 4 animatronics ideas that I would like to show you a review on. But fortunately, I have to put in a watermark on it, so no one will gonna steal my ideas. Well, especially in the Georgia Vic. I think some of my animatronics are quite interesting. People will like to see what I made. But I'm sure everyone might be like of what any animatronics idea that I made for today. So here's an action. This is the money grabber. Supposed to look like a leprechaun, despite it's a parody version. Which a leprechaun likes money too much, but I end up making a different character that it's not supposed to exact like a leprechaun character. So it's supposed to be the animatronic who wears a fancy outfit, holding a Gucci bag and holding that blaster. The gun. Well, unfortunately, whenever I try to draw a different gun to this person, unfortunately, I end up deleting it, so I don't have to. I end up deleting the one that I made the gun thing with a golden thing. So it's hard for me to try it all the way to first again. So I end up giving him this gun to the one that has like a Mr. Millionaire, I guess. And his animation is probably has a servo animation, despite it's more like a Grim and a Servochrome Witch. The where he moves his head, and besides with the body, and the mouth moves with a shiny golden teeth from his mouth, and he also might do the gunshot sound with a money sound on it, and his eyes will light up, and besides the eyes will move. So the next one, so I believe the overall for this animatronic, I think it's fine for me, but I try my best to make him more detailed as I could remember from my mind. I think this is the only best thing I could do for him. This is a Maneki Neko monster one, aka Unlucky Cat, aka or just Lucky Cat. It's supposed to be the scary one, but I end up making him a little bit of cute one. But I hope they're gonna change him into the horror one, because I'm drawing his body or legs every single time. It's like it's hard for me or hardcore to draw some of the legs, some of the torso thing. It's hard. I can't even draw the cat so good. So I end up making him no no further notice. So the animatronic wears a golden outfit. Despite he has like a black maneki neko, where he wears a golden top hat. He has like a golden vest, and he has like a necklace with a golden circle bell, and he has like a golden boots. Once it's activated, he's supposed to do another servo animation, or more similar to the Carnival Barker. But despite his animation, his eyes are actually in the mad mode, and his mouth will be moved whenever he does his roar monster sound, and whenever it plays some scary ass music thing. Overall, it's still fine. Same with the money grabber. I just had no idea why did I even have to draw every single time. When the body one completely really bad, so I had to draw the new one. I mean, I really had no choice if I could remake him for good. So, it's the best thing I could do. Repeating that again. This is the Orb lighter. It's the animatronic. That it's a orb human. With no nose. Will light up the white light. Besides his hands and everything on it, instead of the head. But the head might light up like a red flame thing. It's not supposed to, like, it's just light up only white, but it needs to have like a real fire video from that head that he would like to. Same with the project. The same with the Ringmaster from the Spear Halloween 2024. Um, he will do a Halloween animation, despite the head will have a servo animation. Um, the body will move side by side, and while the head will doing a servo animation, or despite he might have a head animation similar to the Nibbles the Clown, that he will look around. So overall, I think it's a pretty decent, and I could tell it's pretty nice thing I could have this guy for that. But overall, it's pretty cool. This is the Mr. Tad. Well, I couldn't remake because I believe I might be dumb or asshole to draw this thing that I could redraw every single time. It's supposed to have the pointing harvester animation. Besides only the head cracking as well. So the animatronic wears supposed to be the brown or golden jacket or coat. He has like a red bandana, and he has like a golden top hat, and he also has a mechanism arms. Besides the face was side covered, that's supposed to be the soft teddy bear. Once he's activated, his orange eyes will light up in a robotic side. He will move his mouth and points out the thing from the right arm. But then, after all he was about to point, his head will be cracked up before about to move too nervously. But still, he doesn't give a shit that it's nothing that happened. So, I believe he might don't understand what head means. So he points out the arms like this, and then moves like that, and then bam! He cracks his head like this, and then it goes back to the normal. And then, there you go. This is animation of the Mr. Tat one. Besides, overall, fine, but I could tell the orb lighter is better than anyone else that I designed for my Spirit Halloween metro station. It's the best thing I could try, so I believe all you guys enjoy my ideas. So after all, after we check it out, some of my Spear Halloween 2025 ideas, um, design style, and I found out some of my designs are probably doesn't make any sense, so I could try my best as I could try. The overall is just fine. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I could tell it's pretty natural for me. So the next thing I'm gonna try to introduce is some of my new characters, two of them. Um, the one of the previous is has exact two characters. Apparently, they have two different characters. So I named for my new characters that I'm about to show is the Muse and Pews. Muse is just a black cat who likes to use using his phone to play disco music, or some music he will like, or like he's most likely do a beatbox uh, for his best, and alongside with the pews, the white diamond one. So and also I even remake some of my two characters that I introduced them on the yesterday. So for that happen, I will show them after the video is about to end. So um, and third of all, there are some characters that I did a remake, but I believe it's gonna be take a long time to do a series of them. Apparently, some of them are incomplete. Um, I believe I have nothing else to say about it for more of the updates. So I hope you guys a Merry Christmas for me and Happy New Year. Fuck it. Um, I wish your parents will be proud of you and your creation. So what you're doing for your life or anything like that. Keep it up, champ. Nice art, kid.